I don't know, but
So,
I'm getting my 5 gold.
yeah. 5 o'clock rolls around. The newly appointed captain of the guard shows up, gives each of you your 5 gold. And he's like, so Rakaiger didn't stick around, huh?
Not long enough to meet you.
Okay.
So,
Oh, well.
did you actually want the debrief, or did you, or a bit, or anything?
I have a good idea what happened.
Nothing.
We're basically just going to say, yeah. Moving on. Don't suppose you guys be interested in long-term positions.
Afraid not. Not right now. Anyway.
Not comment, no.
We kind of need to get someone and head back to Barovia Village.
Yeah, I remember you have a friend at the doctor's house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's what I can tell you. Make sure you leave before darkness.
Oh, leave the estate?
Yes.
We were somewhat informed of the extensive amount of weird and cursed individuals within. Is there any? Would you happen to know any way to increase our resistance to that if we were to be attacked by such individuals?
Don't be there.
Of course.
So, I think once you clear the grounds of the estate, it would be a good idea to find holy ground.
Oh, we still need to stop by the church.
Is the cathedral holy ground properly?
Oh, there are several pieces of holy ground here. We do recognize many of the gods.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to, if you recommend that, just trying to think of the shortest route to such.
Your closest one's going to be to the Raven Queen.
Oh.
That's a good one for undead.
That'd be a great one to be in.
That's a great one for undead. Lycans, I don't know so much.
Not, but still. Oh, I thought that was like more dark humor for a second there.
No.
Yeah.
But it is the closest. And well, technically not undead. Lycans are typically servants of the undead, so they're not exactly tolerant of their presence on their grounds.
So his advice is be out of the manor by dark, yet we are invited to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So we need to show up well early.
Yes.
Yep. Well, dinner could be 5 p.m.
Yep.
We're going to try to see if we can push it to 3:30.
That's dinner. That's not dinner.
I'm thinking late lunch. We're going to show up for tea.
I'm showing up for dinner. There we go.
Yeah, perhaps a 4:30 showing would be okay. You have some chit chat. You're kind of done by 5:30. As long as you're out by 6, you should be okay.
Yeah. I don't suppose there's a full moon tomorrow.
No, we can see the moon cycle right here, can't we?
Oh, half moon.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, why thank you for your understanding and your aid in our affairs.
Oh, you're welcome. And yeah, there is one big fella you should probably avoid.
Was it the person we met earlier?
Oh no. This would be the sort of cross between a bear and a bull.
Oh,
Or in this case, I think it was between a bear and a minotaur.
oh,
Very large.
Yes.
right.
And angry. Dude's always angry.
That's a secret.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well then. Drinks, everyone.
Drinks and a long rest.
Yep.
Drinks, dinner, long rest.
Let's see if I can get a deal from the Brewers Guild.
I'd also like to point out that the ring will be recharged by tomorrow.
Oh, the ring for
Don't say it.
Genie.
Don't
What?
say
Oh,
it.
what? Oh,
The
okay.
ring will be recharged tomorrow, and the answer is good.
All right.
Subterfuge, my friend. Subterfuge.
Will you be Will we try to fly from the castle or from the Raven Queen?
Yes.
Whichever is the situation calls for.
Need to learn to be flexible. Adapt to the situation.
All right,
No,
are
it's
we
just
taking
like
a long
if-
rest? Are we taking a long
course.
rest? I
Of
mean,
course.
are we doing
Let's-
that now? Are we able to take the long rest now, or
Yes. You're back at the inn.
Joyous day.
Longest day. And abilities are back.
Woo. And I'd like to recover my item. I come to the desk and request my items back from the safe.
Okay.
Ugh.
To the gnome.
go to the gnome, get our silvering done?
Yep.
Are we going to set up the blade or now and come back months later?
I don't know. I gotta ask the blacksmith if he can fix this thing.
Okay. At about 4:46 a.m.
Oh Lord.
Someone's angry that they lost their new servant, and they have come to take a visit.
Um, are you guys in separate rooms?
I thought we somewhat separated.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. And Aoshi has the armor, correct?
Yes.
Aoshi,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up. It's 4:45. There is a glowing figure of a paladin standing at the foot of your bed. But
Well,
it's mostly transparent.
Well, aren't you a shining beacon of loveliness?
Are you just used to this?
You're not there. Let him do it.
How can I help you? Or can you help me?
He just points at you. It's like, Be good. And he
I'm always
disappears.
I'm always good. uh, did he even get to stay?
Roll. Let's see. Roll a history check.
Let me see. History check. All right. Let me check one thing, and then we'll do that roll. Okay. Can I get an argument for religion?
No.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Yep. This gonna suck unless I roll high. What? Oh.
You realize you have seen this figure before. This appears to be the same ghost that took down the rat people.
Did we get to see him, or did we just hear the aftermath?
No, there was a moment you saw a ghost around their camp.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Well then. Apparently he likes me. And nothing else happens for the rest of the night?
Nothing else happens for the rest of the night. All right, sun is up. You're starting to hear shops open or preparing to open, depending on the nature of their business. Mostly the food shops have opened.
We've got shopping to do, or items to pick up.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the gnome, get our stuff silvered. That was my primary goal.
That was what I was going to do. So
For any of y'all that don't have a weapon that can bypass certain things, yeah.
I gave you back the thing, so.
Yeah, I saw. I got it. I received it. It's in my inventory.
All right. So 10 gold. Excuse me. 10 gold pieces for daggers. Any other items being silvered?
Nice.
A mace, you said?
Yeah.
10 gold pieces for the mace as well.
Okay.
I would be interested if he's got a magical longbow, though. Or is that a different shop?
That would be a different shop.
Your friend, the blacksmith.
Yes.
What do you think he could do anything with his sword, or is it a bit out of his scope?
Oh, he already talked to you about that, actually.
I thought we need to talk to the blacksmith himself. I can't remember. I know he's mute, but
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, just he's 2 doors down. He's already working on the fire, so go talk to him. Make sure he's facing you when you're talking to him.
All right. So we go get some silvered weapons and see what he can do.
I already paid my 10 gold. It's done.
It's done. What you get? Daggers?
My dagger is silvered, yes.
Yeah. All
That
right.
might be silvered.
All right. Anyone else?
Does the woolly bear have a magical longbow?
Which of the
you
magic
want your
shops
longbow
was
back?
that?
Did you want your longbow back?
Well, I was gonna. No, not unless I get I want a magical longbow. Otherwise, I'll just wait.
Let's see. He has one. The bow of far distance.
Interesting.
Interesting.
2,500 gold.
Maybe I'll come back when Mother gives me my allowance. Thank you.
Wait, how much money do you have?
I've got about 900.
I got 72 platinum and 561 gold.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend that much on it.
Well, what does it do?
It doubles the range, but it is considered a magical weapon.
How much was it again?
2,500.
Jeez. Pain.
I don't think that's really worth it.
So I mean, it's
Yep.
definitely out of the price range.
If you remember right, this is the shop where everything was kind of on the pricier side.
Yeah, that's what I saw in my note.
In honesty, I just thought you were actually just stating, yeah, nothing gets in or out, and this is a high combat area. Of course, there's low supply and high demand.
Of course, you guys haven't visited the high-end magic shop yet.
That was the
Be
Griffin
really fun.
Club?
Yep.
The high-end restaurant or weapon shop, they're like, why does no one ever come to us? Because they got this, even though they have really cheap prices, because everyone thinks they're super expensive, so no one ever comes to buy from them.
All right, well, let's check the Griffin Claw before we strike out on this big fight. Do they have a magical bow at the Griffin Claw shop?
They do.
And what's enchantment and how much are they asking for it?
So they actually have 3.
Ooh.
The first one is 750 gold pieces.
That's a lot better range than the last place.
It is a bow of fairy fire.
That's awesome.
They have a bow of light. That's only 500 gold. And they have a bow of rapid fire.
Oh.
All those sound good. What the fairy fire bow? Does that just cast fairy fire?
On a successful hit of a ranged attack with this magical weapon, you can force the target to roll a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target sheds greenish dim light for 10 feet radius for 1 minute.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's nasty.
While it sheds this light, attacks against it are made with advantage. At the end of each turn, it can make a new saving throw to end the effect.
And that's the bouncing.
Once you use this 3 times, you cannot use it again until the next day.
How much is the rapid fire? And what does it do?
The rapid fire is 1,200 gold. When you take an attack action and make a ranged weapon attack with this magic weapon, you can make an additional attack as a bonus action.
Then there was one with a light property.
Yeah. This bow is a magical weapon. As an action, you can choose a point within range and fire an arrow. This property can be used also when you take the action attack. Hit or miss from the point you've chosen sheds bright light for 20 feet radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet for 1 minute.
Interesting.
And that one's the cheapest at 500 gold.
Interesting. Okay.
Do they have anything else that's fancy?
Why, yes we do. What are you interested in?
Let me see. When I'm simple weapons and short swords.
Short swords? Why, we have quite a few of those. Anything in
good?
particular you're looking for?
I was just hoping to. I don't have anything in particular I'm looking for. I was just hoping to peruse until something caught my eye.
Ah, well, in that case. Let's see. We have... Oh, hang on. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, come on, stupid mouse.
Well, put out some peanut butter on a trap and maybe it'll stop moving around on you.
Yeah. The problem is, this is moving way too fast. All of a sudden. Alright, here we go.
Mouse of haste.
Oh, my page is gone. Okay. So, short sword, you said. Well, we have a flame tongue. We have Giant Slayer. We have a Sword of Wounding.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Sword of Sentinel?
No.
Okay.
Oh, and we do have Dragon Slayer.
Well, two of those are not likely to be run into where we're at currently.
Right, Dragon. I'm looking at that Sword of Wounding and the Flame Tongue. Both look pretty fun. How much do either of those cost?
The Flame Tongue is 1,500.
Not that bad.
That's like cheap, but okay.
The Wounding is 2,000. What else were you potentially interested in?
I was just looking for interesting weapons. See if you had anything of.
Oh, well, let's see what else we have. We have a Javelin of Lightning. We do have a couple of +1 weapons.
Flame +1.
Let's see. Yes, we also have dagger with. I don't suppose you'd be interested in anything poisonous.
I mean, yes.
We do have a Sunblade, but it's a long sword.
I could use it.
Sunblade would be awfully useful.
Yeah, not so much for me, but I could use it.
How much is the Sunblade?
Yeah, it is a good question.
Let's see. The Sunblade is. It is also 2,000 gold.
18.
Cheap, yeah.
We have an item that just occurred to me here. We have the Tureen with dragon runes. It has a transferable rune on it. One of them actually has two. One of them, if it's transferred to a weapon, it deals plus 1d12 and makes the weapon magical.
For like 10 minutes, I thought.
It was just temporary, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The runes only last for a period of time.
Oh, I see it up above. Yeah.
That Sunblade will be awfully useful.
Yeah. Sword of Wounding looks pretty sweet too, though.
Uh-huh.
What was the poison ones?
Well, I do have a dagger of venom.
Dagger of venom.
Flame Tongue's a D8 extra, is that right? Or is it a D6 extra?
Now,
Flame Tongue?
this
It's 2d6.
might be beyond your budget, but we do have a Frostbrand.
Really? Frostbrand is more expensive than the Flame Tongue or the Sunblade? Wow. That's
2d6.
Yeah, Flame Tongue's 2d6.
Nice.
No pluses, but 2d6.
I should say the Frostbrand is a short sword. But the Flame Tongue is while being rare, Frostbrands are very rare.
Interesting. I think it's because of the resistance, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm more interested in the Sword of Wounding. I don't like the light, and unfortunately, most of those weapons generate light of some form.
Especially the Sunblade.
But I mean, if we all scrounge our money together, I highly recommend we buy the Sword of Wounding and the Sunblade.
Who should wield the Sunblade?
Not me, but I will definitely wield that Sword of Wounding. I'll wield the crap out of that thing.
I think we should just have it, period. I mean, I wouldn't mind wielding it. I don't know that I'm cursed yet, so...
Well, isn't it kind of a curse that you would feel like the sword is too inferior to your current one?
No.
Alright, so the Sunblade is nice because anyone who's proficient in short swords or long swords can wield it, and it's a finesse weapon.
Oh, well then I could use it even.
Yeah, with you're proficient in long swords?
No, short
Really?
swords.
Actually, what might also be good is Lhoris using it for because he's a war wizard, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could, if you ended up using the boots after that, like if we swapped around the boots, then that Sunblade would be phenomenal for you.
Yeah, not only that, but the Sunblade is one of the few items that casts light that is considered sunlight.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I wanted it. It was the sunlight ability.
The truth is, either in the long run, especially higher level,
bards can wield long swords.
Yeah. In the long run, what's probably better is have a frontline melee person wielding the Sunblade. So probably the fighter or the cleric at some point in the future. And then because your spells are going to be more useful than attacks later on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Isn't that a similar level to?
At low level, the Sunblade's probably better than most of the spells, especially if you have the haste going on.
And I'm just. Anyway, the cleric doesn't have proficiency in it. I don't think.
Unfortunately, she won't because she's a great.
I actually do have proficiency in Longblade.
Yeah. How much money do we have? Because I think we should get the Sword of Wounding and the Sunblade. I'm willing to dump all my money into this.
I could drop 1,000 into this.
Oh, hold on a second. We've got 5,200 in the loot list.
Or we could just use the loot money.
We can definitely use the loot money.
Is that our combined amount, or
what's that?
Just that amount? Is it our combined, or what?
No,
the loot list.
Just what's inside the sack.
Yeah, this is what's not on individual persons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember, you lost all your copper and silver and electrum.
Yeah, we probably would have moved this into the bag of holding at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we specifically
Sure.
we specifically said that we were taking the gold and platinum.
Right.
All right. So should I hold it, or should Tugo hold the sun sword, since it's so useful?
The person that
can't use it. It'll be Lhoris or you, or possibly Aoshi. Honestly, it'd be best on a Yoshi, but Yoshi, we won't know he can't use it until later.
Mm-hmm.
I thought isn't it DM? Isn't it an effect that he believes no sword is superior to his current one?
Oh, the vengeance curse.
Yeah.
It's not. No, it's just basically that it's a sword that's angry.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just the fact that the sword is angry.
Yeah, it just says it doesn't say anything about inferior weapons. It's
But
possessed by.
it is a cursed weapon, which means you would not pick up another sword.
No, because right here, it literally discusses that when you use another weapon, you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pop it for you. Wait, I don't
So,
know.
before we divvy it up, we haven't bought it yet. How much do they want for these 2 weapons?
Unblade is 2,000 and the Sword of Wounding is 2,000, so 4,000 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat rate, 4,000. We have 5 something.
5,200 in the loot list. Plus, oh geez, plus 373 platinums. We're okay for cabbage.
Yeah. I mean, as a side note, you gotta remember, Ben. Not everyone knows I'm cursed.
I'm not saying anyone knows you were cursed. I'm saying that I thought it had a mental effect, making it so that you cannot realize you believe all swords are inferior. That's what I thought was.
Mm-mm.
So we're gonna buy these,
Yes.
and it was $4,000 total.
Yes.
I am subtracting that from the loot list unless we argue otherwise.
There's no reason to argue.
Done.
So
Are you removing any gold from my list?
Blade.
No, I took it off the
Okay.
loot list.
All right.
Anyone have a problem with me taking the Sword of Wounding?
No.
That was a short sword of wounding.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other was a long sun blade, right?
Yep.
Well, nice doing business with you. If you ever have interest in any other items, please let us know.
Actually, can I do something real quick as we're doing this stuff? Can I insight check him to make sure that he's on the level?
Sure.
I'll give you advantage on it.
All right.
Because I can actually pop in your head currently.
Not to insult him, I'm not going to cast guidance unless he believes that we're trying to deceive.
It's a 15.
Yeah.
No, everything seems on the level.
All right.
Well, I'll message you. If we have reason to suspect this, I'll do an identify on it.
I highly recommend it because it seems awfully cheap for these kind of things.
He did seem very excited to see you guys when you walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the Sunblade in Barovia seems like it'd be harder to find.
Yeah. Well, the plus side with the Sunblade, it's easy to hide.
So, all right, I'll message you. I'll message you again, Asul. Should I take it to a dark spot here, or at least an obscured spot here in the shop, or ask the guy if he minds if I cast?
If you mind, I mean, I wouldn't even ask if you mind. Just cast it.
I'm gonna do an identify on the. Well, I'll do the Sunblade first.
Okay.
Does it return as a Sunblade?
It does.
Okay. And I'll do a identify on the Sword of Wounding.
It also comes back correctly.
We Gucci.
Until we find out they're cursed.
Yep.
Anyway, he's like, make sure and come back. We got lots of stuff. But oddly, no customers.
That's strange. Would I have talked to the blacksmith before we came to this store?
No.
No? Okay. Alright. So, next stop.
How long did we have not seen the blacksmith yet, correct?
That is correct.
Oh, we have not.
The blacksmith, because that's going to take time.
I'm going to check one thing. I might be able to speed it up. Okay, that's good to know. All right.
I was thinking we might get a combat end tonight, but that's not going to happen.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I mean, we still might.
So
Well,
blacksmith.
that's true.
Yeah.
I punch Azul in the nose.
I dodge.
Damn it.
Okay, so you show up at the blacksmith. What do you do?
He can hear. He's not deaf, right? He's just mute.
No, he is deaf mute.
Deaf mute. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm gonna.
I walk up
guess-
and cast just detect thoughts.
I'm just gonna, kind of do make vibration to see if he picks that up.
Okay. Yeah. He looks up, continues hammering away.
I wave at. I'll try to get his attention, and I kind of unwrap the pieces of the sword.
Okay. So initially he doesn't seem all that interested in it, but once you start laying the pieces out and he takes a closer look, he starts looking really excited.
Mm-hmm. I can do, and I'll do this because I can. Part of my features, I did this with Asul earlier. I'm glad I double checked because I have to do it every day. But I'll like pluck a little hair from my locks, and I don't know. I kind of signal that I can speak to him in his head. Basically, I go like this towards and start pointing to him if I hand it to him.
He's just looking at it like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, I put it in his hand. I'm like, I put one moment, and I start talking to him in his head because it allows me to telepathically communicate with him.
Okay. At first,
now
he
he can-
visibly jumps and is looking around like, what the hell? And he drops the hair.
Anyway,
You reach up and give him back the hair.
it's like,
And now he's starting to get it.
I put it back in his hand. It's like, we can talk this way.
So you get a jumble of letters kind of back at you.
Can
Or
you understand?
not even really letters. It's more like images of ideas.
Okay, that I can work with. So I point at the sword. I'm like,
Yes.
Then
So
you
he
imagine
focused.
the sword from pieces becoming whole.
It's let him do it.
All right. I'm
No,
sorry,
I
I'll shut
understand.
myself up.
so. I basically, if he can understand me, I ask him like how long, and I'm assuming he'll throw like numbers back at me.
So you get a picture of the sun crossing the sky 20 times.
Gotcha. So I look at everyone. He says it will take 20 days for it to get fixed and reforged.
Then I put my purse on it and start pulling out coins.
He hasn't asked for money yet.
He walks over and there's a chalkboard there, and he lays it on his anvil, pulls out a platinum piece out of his pocket, lays it on the chalkboard, and then basically he writes. How would he do that?
Expensive chalk there.
He's let's see, that would be he writes out 500 and with a mark pointing to the platinum piece.
That's not bad for something like this.
500 platinum?
Platinums or 500 golds?
500 platinum.
Uh-huh.
Or he takes back the platinum piece, puts out a gold, and adds a 0.
So 500 platinum. So 5,000 gold. That's not bad.
Not bad, but can we do it? I lost track.
I have 100 and something platinum on me right now.
I don't
you
recall
start
what
getting additional images about the sword. He shows you a skeleton being destroyed by the sword. He shows a mummy being destroyed by the sword. He shows a vampire being destroyed by the sword.
Did I not identify this?
You can't.
I thought I did. Sorry?
You tried. You can't.
Ah, okay.
Because it's in multiple pieces.
It's broken.
Yeah. Then he walks out. He draws a 20-foot diameter circle, grabs you by the arm, puts you in the center, and then grabs each of your friends and puts them within the circle.
And assuming I understand. I know what I was like, I know what this sword is now.
Oh.
I was like, I nod. I tell him. I nod. Like, I understand what this sword is.
Really?
It is. I like. It's a type of. It's a very powerful sword. I've seen one other like it. I think it's worth it. I kind of communicate pay now or half now, half later, or down payment, basically. I kind of communicate down payment for him to fix it.
He looks at you, he looks at the sword. He stands there and he's thinking a moment. He points at himself. He points at the platinum piece. Points at you. Rubs out the numbers. And writes down 6,000 platinum.
Why, like me, 6,000 platinum?
With interest, it'd be that. I think it is.
No. He shakes his head. He shows you him holding the sword. Him handing you a bag of coin.
Oh, there we go. No, I basically point to me that I want the sword.
He shrugs. He's basically kind of agrees. Rubs out the numbers, writes down 250 platinum, and then draws a line under it, writes down another 250 platinum.
He wants half now, half later.
We can do it, but won't you have to switch classes?
I will have to dip into a class, but that was already in my plans anyway.
A Holy Avenger.
So we have round numbers. We've got nearly 5,000 left in the kitty, and between what we've got on us, we can make $5,000.
Well, he wants 250. He wants 2,500 now, so we don't even need to scrounge up.
Yeah.
He wants the other half when we pick up the sword. So,
which will be roughly 3 weeks.
Are we agreed?
All right.
So
I like the
153 platinums and 1,200 gold.
Oh, you're pulling in from the stuff? Okay.
Yeah, from the loot list.
So
when we come back to town, we can also try and sell off this leather armor +1.
I get so we put the coin down. I shake his hand, and I kind of do like 20 circles.
And then as he looks around, he looks at your newly acquired swords and kind of makes a motion, and you get the thought, you want me fix?
He asks us if he wants us to fix our new swords. I ask him how long.
What's wrong with them?
So the Sunblade will take a day.
We need it now.
To silver them, you mean? To silver them?
No.
Oh, apparently they're broken.
He like walks up and holds his hands up and gestures towards the sun sword. And he shows an image of you guys handing him the sun sword.
He wants us to show him he wants to hold the sun sword for a second.
Okay, I think, did Jarlin have it?
I don't know who had it.
Yeah, no, I lost track because I was just like, oh, I can wield it if the curse gets in the way, but it seemed like it was you who got the final choice because no one knows you're cursed.
Oh no, only 2 people know.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We hand him the sword.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants one of you to take out the sword of wounding.
Yeah, I pull out the sword of wounding.
He walks up, salutes you with the sword.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Wait a second.
And he taps the sword of wounding, and as the sword blade falls out of the hilt and lands in the dirt, you realize that the hilt and the pommel are not actually attached.
God damn it.
No, he says he can fix it.
Yeah, just... We bought broken weapons.
I mean, if he doesn't cost too much, it's still worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's like 25 gold for
fixing it.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah.
That is done. I'll pay that out of my pocket for the sword of wounding. That's still a steal. That is still a major steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Like 25 gold, I'll subtract it from mine. Like, not a problem.
He takes the sword of wounding, shakes his finger, taps it on the anvil, and you can hear the sword ring.
That's a pretty sound.
It's a loud sound because it has no tang in it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do both of them have no tang?
No, just this sword doesn't have the tang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Sunblade automatically
has no-
doesn't have a
It
blade.
has the orange flavored, delicious drink that astronauts drink.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
basically unscrews the hilt,
Mhm.
pulls off, the handguard, and shows you that the sword is hollow. So it would be like it would vibrate your arms off the first time you actually hit something with it.
Oh, Pasa the gnome, you and I are we are going to talk.
This is there was two people. The gnome was good that we met. He's the one that.
Paw is where we bought that, and I have
Yeah.
Pasa the gnome as the owner in my notes.
Yep.
So and the other one that we know tried to kill us. That one, I can't remember which store that was.
Was that? Well,
You have now visited 3 stores.
yeah. Make
Mhm.
your life easy. The Griffin Claw and the Woolly Bear. Oh, and the Booger Brody magic supplies. I guess that's not a.
And yeah, the Booger Brody's the one that had the friend of the hag.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So Smith can repair these weapons. Yes.
5 gold a piece, right?
He shakes his head yes. One day for both.
Okay. Not much choice in matter. Not much choice, y'all. I already subtracted 25 gold to fix the sun sword.
I took out my money for the Sword of Wounding.
Yeah. I'm just like, so we can just get this
Did I-
stuff fixed.
Should I give any money?
Why?
By the way, he hands you guys your newly silvered weapons.
Yay.
I asked him if he could silver the Sword of Wounding while he's at it for extra money.
He looks at it, shakes his
Going,
head yes. 25 more
It's
gold.
I'll do it. I'll pay it. Excellent.
Is there anything that is actually affected by silver more than magic?
It's
I thought it
better off. You don't know. It's always custom stuff. You never know.
And if the magic ever fails, it's still a silver. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also
about that.
stylish looking.
You gotta always go for the style points.
All right.
So, all right. Not much choice. We have to leave these weapons behind.
He taps Aoshi. He points back to the sword fragments, and he adds one more pass of the sun because of the new work he's got repairing the swords.
I give him a thumbs up.
Okay. And then he's like, shows you the sun in the sky where it currently is. Shows you where it should be at about 5 p.m. Points to the 2 swords he's going to repair.
Oh, I'll be ready by 5 p.m. If we squeeze it, we can have these weapons ready by the time we're heading over there.
And then it shows him handing these to you. He's like indicating, you want me to deliver?
Do we want to deliver to us, or I feel safer for him picking it up from him?
We can pick it up from him.
Yeah. I do have a plan just in case. If some of us could go there early, and one of us could be coming here to pick up the weapons.
That's completely non-useful. both of the weapons are attunement required.
Ah, this is true.
Yeah. I still feel like with attunement, we best off just try and get into town to grab the stuff before leaving.
Literally what we're gonna do. We'll just show up at 5 and grab the stuff from them, and then we can decide if we want to take a short rest, which would let us attune to them, and then go to the party. But then it'd be getting dark.
No,
What time does the sun set around here?
I meant like we go to the party with no weapons, then come back to town, and then
Roughly
pick up the weapons, then fly.
So starts to set around 5 to 10 after 6.
Yeah, it's kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of very close.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go do time jump, pick up the weapons, and then go to the party.
Oh, the assumption I had is we are not picking up the weapons before the party.
I don't see why we wouldn't pick them up before leaving town or leaving to go to the party. Even if we don't attune to them, I don't see why we wouldn't pick them up first.
Mm-hmm. In case we have to bail out early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, because that sword that's being built right now is going to take a long time to be built, so we could sneak back later. Literally in 21 days, so 3 weeks from now.
Let's go. We're done. Let's go.
Yeah.
Chop. We need to get to a fight. I want to kill something.
Yeah.
Kill. Fight. Kill.
We're arguing over, time frames. Let's just go.
Mm-hmm. So.
It didn't save the.
So.
Excuse me.
So are we able to time skip to the 5, pick up the swords?
Almost.
We get in a fight before then.
So, where do you guys spend your lunchtime?
Fine dining, of course. Right.
The inn that we're associated with.
Did the inn that we were staying at have a restaurant or like a courtesy bar?
It has, yes. It basically has a kitchen and a common room area where people can gather to eat and have light drinks.
I vote for there. I
was gonna say I probably would stay at the inn if it was an option.
Mm-hmm.
And it is.
And the guy you arranged the silvering with hurriedly walks into the common room, spies you guys, walks over and goes, "It's terrible. I'm so sorry. But the blacksmith's not going to be able to work on your stuff anymore today. Somebody attacked him."
Is he okay?
He will be, we think, if he ever wakes up again.
I'm going to insight him.
Okay.
Same.
Well, yeah.
Oh, someone got real high in their roll.
Uh,
I did not.
So the information he provided to Asul is accurate, but not complete. He knows something more.
Mm.
I kind of indicate, Lhoris to do his
Wait,
little
somebody has a perception check that's high, right?
I have a 21 passive.
Okay. You notice as he's telling you and explaining this, the little kid that you noticed before that had followed you guys? Yeah, he's kind of lurking in the doorway.
Up.
Is he trying to get our attention, or is he just staring at us?
He's just looking for your reactions, apparently.
we go see if the weapons were stolen from him during the attack?
Oh no, I have your weapons. I have them locked up. They're nice and safe.
I'm gonna insight that too.
This is the
26.
Gnome Shopkeeper that you talked to
Mm.
about getting your weapons silvered.
Oh, this is the one we do trust.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of glance over at the kid, let him know that I see him staring at us.
So yes, he seems very earnest in what he is saying about having your weapons locked up.
And does the kid do anything when I actually look over at him?
He disappears. Yeah.
Like, not wanting us to find him, or
like silently, like no, he doesn't want anybody to notice him. And about 3 seconds later, you hear a childish "ow" and kind of a gruff voice saying something about "Master will not be pleased you were noticed."
Is it just Asul that's hearing this, or are all of us hearing this?
Asul hears it. If you want to hear it, you'll need to roll perception checks.
Sure, why not?
I indicate to Lhoris, to do his little whisper spell or whatever it is.
I'll message him. What's up?
And I basically convey to you what I just noticed.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, and the noise, and obviously we're being followed, and also that this gnome knows something else that he's not telling us.
Also, Hannah, you roll a perception with advantage now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I do.
Perception.
Do we need to go out there and interrogate whoever the kid is reporting to?
I'm gonna walk out front, look around.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
Walk out front or walk out where the kid went?
Yeah.
So the kid is gone.
Yeah.
However, there is kind of an ugly guy standing there.
Is it the same one from the other day?
No. Hang on. Let me get this set up.
Maybe we'll get into a fight today.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Lhoris, did you want to do anything about the gnome? Because he was clearly hiding something from us.
Yeah. We know where to find him, even if we don't do it right now. But this guy, yes.
But later.
Yeah. And so he's got the weapons. I am ready to start burning people down.
Okay. I assume you get yourselves on the map.
It's another lion guy. Or tiger guy.
Yeah.
And is it dim light out currently?
Technically, it's midday Barovia. And roll initiatives.
Let's see if this actually works. Oh, it might have worked.
Yeah, and Hannah, you now have advantage on those checks.
Sure.
Did you roll Aoshi? Oh, there we go.
So the cause of the initiative is this guy like aggressive as soon as we come out? Is that what?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Asul, you're up. Yes, this guy has turned and drawn his weapons.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. If I were to go from here to here, is that like a jump up? Can I jump up there? It's still just use normal movement?
It'll cost you 5 feet.
Well, yeah, so that's normal movement then. Or do you
Yeah.
need 5 additional feet?
5 additional.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, so that I can get here to 40. See, I'm assuming from here to here is an additional 5 feet again,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40.
Okay.
And here, let me make sure. I've never played a Gloomstalker before, so I just got these features.
Don't make excuses. Just do it.
So okay, so we get the. Alright, attack. You take the attack action. Okay, so first attack with the weapon of warning. Why does it say I don't have an item with that anymore? What? It's right there.
You deleted all your items.
Oh, no, because I changed the name to Silvered because that was done right away, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's drag this over again. Oh, last 17 misses. All right, then my Dread Ambusher goes off. 22. Did that hit? I have him targeted. Oh, he's shielding. Does that make me miss?
No, it's still hit.
Okay. Now, because it's the Dread Ambusher one, I added additional D8. And darn it, Wade, you forgot to remind me to do... Oh, hold on. Actually, I can do this as soon as I hit, so I'm not going to use Hunter's Mark. Instead, I am going to use my Favored Foe on him, which I can use after the attack. That's an extra D4 as well. I rolled a 1 on the D8. That's awesome. So I do 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage with that attack. And then I will use my bonus action to kick him. Ah, that's a miss. Okay. That is everything. Movement, bonus action, action.
Okay.
In turn.
Lhoris, you're up.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's a miss, and this has got 4 beams to it. So how do I reshoot it?
There should be like a recast button on the thing there. If not, then you just cast it from your your spell list again, and just don't consume a spell slot.
Right.
Oh, okay, I follow you. So that one missed. So there's 1. Well, it doesn't give me an option to not consume a spell slot. Oh, I see. Check the box. There we go. Come on. Oh, did you see the animation?
Yeah.
Missed? Oh, come on! The freaking second level snow.
Hit that time.
That one hit. And the damage is... Hey, it worked.
Yep.
Because the gloves do extra damage. All right, so that's part of my move. That's an action. Don't have a good bonus. I'm done.
Okay. Aoshi, you're up.
Oh, I'm
I
not used to
purposely
being near the
moved.
top.
I purposely moved so you could get it flanking.
I know. Oh, are you talking about me?
Yeah, I purposely
Okay, yeah.
moved so you could get flanking.
Yep. No, let me throw another one on me down on the field. Yes. Well, let's see if I can do something with this. Oh, that was supposed to be advantage, but
Just roll
what's the
another
plus sign?
d20.
There's no plus sign.
No, he doesn't have better rolls. Just roll a d20.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's even worse than the last one. So, yeah. Okay, cool. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's my intern?
You're gonna have to wait.
I hit shift instead of alt. That's what I did wrong.
Okay. So this will be 3 melee attacks on Asul.
Oh, Lord.
Okie dokie. Watch me go down, boys. TPK. You could just keep rolling like that, please.
Keep it going. Oh.
That's a hit.
What
Did he just hit himself?
the? Yeah. What the hell? All right.
Just lows.
So that's 6 points to Asul. That's 6 points back to him. And that is the end of his turn. Tugo, you're up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe not that. Never mind.
I just told the dead.
Oh, it is injured. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think I had it high. I think it was hovering actually over Aoshi or something, because I thought it was uninjured, and I was like, oh, well, okay, not Toll the Dead. How can I do that?
Pain.
Nice fail.
Yeah. Oh, it did something. All right.
Okay. Geraldine.
Right. Alright, I guess it's just everyone surrounding it, so no the web.
You theoretically could place web down in a way that would only get him.
That's true.
But I mean, honestly, you might as well use that wand because you get, what, 7 charges and they recharge the next day?
Oh, but they don't fully recharge.
Yeah, but if you use like 1 or 2, you'll get them back. This is like 1d4 plus 1, isn't it?
1d6, and
1d6.
and I'm missing one still.
Did you roll for after the long rest?
It automatically.
Oh, okay.
Because I used it 4 during the big fight.
It's up to you.
He's badly injured, so I'm just thinking just lower his chance. But I'm just going to... yeah, it was me just considering things. Sorry. Thinking out loud. Yep. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it simple.
Back up to you, Asul. Let's see. 19 does hit.
I think it's asking if you have a reaction you want to use.
Yeah, it already did.
Okay. It's not applying the damage, or it's not rolling the damage, because I think it's literally waiting for that. There you go. Now it's gone through. I also add a D4 for the favored foe, which is additional 1 damage on top of that. And I should really just
Nice.
nice. I think I can only tie favored foe to 1 attack in the round, I think.
Just out of curiosity, are you supposed to be getting flanking?
Oh yeah, good point. Does his echo allow me to flank?
Yes.
I'll just roll
Yeah.
2d20 and see if I get a nat 20. I
You
did.
do
The
get
first
nat 20.
attack was a nat 20. Sweet. Okay. Piercing, right? $11. Roll your damage die twice and add them together. Does that apply to my favored foe dice as well?
Hmm.
I mean, it would
Yes.
apply to smite.
Yes. That's correct.
So an additional 6 damage on top of that first attack.
Okay.
Did I do my serpent strike already? I did do my serpent strike. Okay. That should be my turn.
Lhoris, you're back up.
Right. And he is still there, and he is near death.
Fuck him up.
But he's hard to hit.
He is.
Let's do it again. Here we go.
There it is. Woo.
I've still got 2 more beams, and Asul is right there.
Oh, you.
Actually, where's that fucking gnome?
All right.
I won't toast the gnome.
No toasted gnomes.
Lhoris,
Yes.
you might want to conserve some of your resources. We are expecting a potential fight later tonight.
We are. I've got some.
All right. Well, we're going to call it there for tonight.
Sounds good.
Put it
Sounds
in your
good.
notes. We need to talk to the Gnome Shopkeeper to see what additional information he had. I'm gonna forget by 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Also, is Tiger Boy have anything worth a damn? That'd be the other question.
Not really.
Can we check his prison pocket to see if he's hiding any messages?
I'm out.
Checking his prison pocket.
I mean, the people best for it would be the highest investigation and the people that deal with dead people.
He is
Here's the
wearing
thing.
scale mail, but it's not worth anything.
What you could do is
Monster.
you can
Not
have
his
your
prison pocket.
echo. You can have your echo do it because then none of us have to get dirty because the echo will just disappear.
I don't think I looked at that and see what the Echo could do, and that's not one of the things it can do.
It totally
Yeah.
is.
The only thing contained in his prison pocket is some Hershey's Kisses.
All right, you got that note down, Wayne?
Working on it.
Okay. All right. At least we got to kill something.
You've been dying to test out your new Gloomstalker stuff, right?
I wanted to test out my new Gloomstalkers. It worked pretty well, even if I only hit twice. I mean, I really messed them up.
Yeah, you did.
And would you like us to remind you on the start of your first turn to do Hunter's Mark, or was that just...
I'll try to remember it when I need it. I only want to... Hunter's Mark is going to be a very situational spell for me.
What?
I have the favored foe, which I think works a little bit easier, even if it is less damage.
Is favorite foe unlimited, or does it have limits on it?
May I request that if...
2 of a day.
Okay.
May I request, once we see Natasha, you cast Hunter's Mark on her?
No, I could use the compass instead.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, I forgot about the compass.
All right, boys and girls.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you guys Friday. Good weekend.
You
Good
too.
night.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Good weekend.
And I am going to bed. I will see you tomorrow.